in what universe do you live in?
Did Keanu finally F around and find out? Hit the like and subscribe button as the intro plays. So a lot went down yesterday on the live feeds. That's right. But let's refresh your memory. Who's the HOH this week? It's that guy who twirls that mustache. That mustache has secret powers.
We so bail me down. Betty.
Somehow that mustache has lured in Morgan, lured in Lauren, and has kept Keanu nice where he wants him. Loyal. That mustache represents loyalty. When you twirl it, the spell starts. Everybody thought Kelly was the witch, but it was all along Vinny. Vinny was the witch, the warlock, and the powers in the mustache.
You ain't bad, you ain't nothing.
All right, so we have a bunch of conversation with Keanu and Ashley, and I think Ashley has had it up to here with Keanu, because Keanu thinks Ashley is dumb. He thinks that she's living in this other universe where she doesn't get it. And that's the funny thing. When you know somebody's dumb, but you can't just outright say, you're dumb. You're just stupid. You're dumb. You can't just say it to their face because you got to be politically correct. I mean, that's the way of corporate America. You can't just tell your boss you're stupid. You can't tell your coworkers they're stupid. But when they are stupid, you just got to sit there and grin. But I think Ashley has finally had it with Keanu and his stupid reads.
No matter what.
I know that.
Okay.
That's the whole point.
Yes.
Okay.
So, in what universe do you live in? You think he doesn't, if he wins the final veto next week, he doesn't take me out? Are you kidding me?
That's to say you don't win. You could win the final. There's so many scenarios.
Hello,
You
duh.
could win the
You're just
final
making my
veto.
point even stronger. If
You
I win
could
final
win-
veto, I take him out, and I take
No,
you.
not the final veto. HOH, Morgan can't play. It's either me.
Morgan's
One of
gonna
us
be
is me.
gone. Hello.
You stupid.
Either way, she can't play. So she can't win. Here or not, she can't win. So it's me, you.
If you win the final veto, you put her on the block. She goes home. She's not playing the
It's not
game
just
anymore.
about the final veto. It's about the HOH.
I'm talking about this veto.
Okay,
She
I'm not
can't
talking
play
about
next
this
week if
veto.
she's not here.
I know that. Okay, what are you not getting? If you win the final HOH, and it's me, Vince, and Ava competing in the final veto, and you don't win the
Me
final
too,
veto,
yes.
you two, say you don't win the final veto, say he wins the final veto, I'm going home. That's just a fact.
I think he.
Ava knows that.
I don't know. Frankly, I don't give a rat's ass.
I don't understand
it's
this
just a
season.
fact.
Everyone making moves for second place. You realize if you don't make that move, you can't get higher than second place.
Why would I? I've already thought about everything, Keanu. At this point, if you're on the block, you're going home this week. Okay,
You in danger.
that's just a fact.
Or
If you don't win the veto-
we can send her home.
Keanu, I've already thought about everything you've already saying.
I know,
And
but
I'm
I'm
not
saying-
giving you an answer of what I'm going to do because I'm going to make a decision for myself, period. Like I've done this whole game.
All right.
End of the day,
I don't understand.
I'm going to do what I want to do, period.
Yeah. Well, duh.
Like, anything you're going to say, I probably already thought of. And probably so is she. Because we're all very intelligent and we've all thought of every scenario there is.
His stupid variables and scenarios where he just doesn't get it. In no world will Vinny choose you over Morgan, Keanu. No world. You can beg and beg for this bromance, but it's not going to happen.
Half of the HOHs in the whole house.
He every time he
Lauren's
takes
HOHs were bad too.
every time he takes a step in the right direction and proves that he's having some sort of game sense, he proves me wrong every single time. So God, I hope today he just does not prove me wrong. I literally told him exactly what he needed to do to win $750,000. And if he doesn't listen to me, he is actually an idiot.
You done lost your damn mind.
I don't know if he will.
Like,
I feel like he really cares about Morgan.
yeah, but you care more about her than you do winning?
I feel like he must if he doesn't put her up.
Enough enough to... Him caring about her is basically a $625,000 mistake.
Which is an insane amount of money.
Because you're signing a check for second place.
I don't know. I feel like he...
If I was his girlfriend, I would slap him.
His girlfriend's probably watching like, no.
You're in the 11th hour, Keanu. You're in the 11th hour.
Wake up!
So, who did Vinny the Lip end up nominating? Keanu and Ava. He's been warned time and time again, and he still doesn't understand. He thinks Vinny is signing away a $750,000 check to Morgan. But Keanu, Vinny has known all along what he was going to do. And everybody's been trying to get rid of you. You've just been, as Ashley said last week, you won your way to stay in the house.
You're only here because you won your way.
It's not because of your social game, but see, Keanu thinks this is a comp game. And I think the casuals thinks it's a comp game. Because the funny thing is, on the outside, I know a lot of casuals are like, I want Keanu to win. Keanu should win. Including, there's this guy who's my arch nemesis at the gym. Shout out to Eddie if you're watching, but he's probably not because he doesn't like spoilers. But I remember when I found out that Eddie at the gym watches Big Brother. And he said, I want Keanu to win. Keanu should win. I don't like Ashley. I hate her. Ashley should not have talked to Keanu that way. I said, but you don't understand what's really going on. This is the edited show. I don't care. I don't have time to sit up and watch people in a house. That's boring. I said, but you're watching the edited version that's spinning a narrative, but he didn't want to hear it. And I think a lot of the casuals don't want to hear the truth about Keanu.
Sucks. You read on the house. Suck.
Keanu has horrible reads. Keanu wants a bromance. Keanu doesn't listen to women. And now Keanu's going to pay for it. But let's get there. We shall get there. So the POV competition was had. And Keanu did not win. Guess who won?
Let's go. Wait, let me show y'all a little something. Literally a little something. Look how cute. It's a big Veto and a baby Veto. It's insane. Oh, I'm gonna pass out.
Morgan, who late in the game in the second half decides to become the comp beast. Morgan is all of a sudden a comp beast. She is who she thought she should have been in the first part of the game, but I actually think this was best for Morgan's game to be a comp beast at the end. But does that really mean she's a comp beast if she's winning against Ashley and Ava? Does it?
No.
I mean, you decide. If you're winning against people who aren't real competitors, are you really a comp beast? And because there aren't only comp beasts left in the house, and if you want to call him that, is Keanu. He wins blockbusters, and one of his vetoes was won by Casey. So is he really a comp beast? So anyhow, Morgan won the veto, and it was a small competition, where they have to go in and they zoom in and they're like picking up things with the tongs. That's the competition that Morgan won. So after the veto competition, Keanu is now, he's letting Vinny have it, but also regretful because he now realizes that I should have listened to Rachel all along. Rachel was the only one in the game who did not lie to me, and now look at me.
That's my fault. I said coming in here, I'm too trusting, And something told me to keep trusting you through the tears, all that shit. It's all good, bro. My biggest regret is that I tried to get you to backdoor Rachel when she's literally the only person that never lied to me in here.
Rachel was never the only person?
Yeah, bro. Everyone's always, oh, watch out, she's a liar, this, that. Bruh. And I tried to get her backdoor because she took Riley out, and I didn't think she was taking my game into consideration. And that motherfucker was trying to get me out too. Literally everybody that I ever advocated for, fought for, stabbed me in the back, dude. That's a tough way to go out.
Yeah.
And I literally was by myself this entire freaking game, and the only person that had my back took themselves out. That's insane.
I'm curious to see when we watch it back. I'm curious to see if what Rachel's outlook of you was, or how.
Yeah, Keanu, you thought you knew this game. You thought you knew what to do. You thought you knew how you could take it to the end, and you were gonna pick everybody else off one by one. That's your words. Your words. You were gonna pick everybody off, but you refused to listen, and you have the worst social game. It's a lot about social game. You know, this game originally was a social game. It wasn't all about comps. It's about how can you maneuver in a house socially and survive. But they made it about comps. And so now they have all these okie dokes signing up for the show who want to increase their followings, who want sponsorship deals. Like, shout out to Mickey, who's really trying to get a Minute Maid deal. They want to be famous, and they want to keep being on these shows. They thought it was all a comp show, which production has turned it into that. And, you know, Ashley mentioned that the other day, like, we can't even game. Why game talk? Why game talk? My light went out. Why game talk when anybody could be picked off at any moment? But Keanu has effed around and found out. Loser! And Morgan is so happy. I mean, I guess you should be happy because Morgan is probably going to be in final 2, if not win the game. But who will be next to her? Will it be Vinny? Will it be Ashley? Will it be Ava? You tell me. Hit the like and subscribe button and drop into those comments. Peace.